It's been a month since Street Fighter 6 has come out, and I think it's probably done the best that it could hope to do. It's been nice to play a fighting game that's this good and complete after the likes of Tekken and 7 and Street Fighter 5. Ugh. And the advertising of the game was suggesting that there's 3 parts of the game, whereas World Tour, Battle Hub, and Fighting Ground. And I'm gonna go into that and talk about like how's the game been after a month, and to see if it's been worth all the hype that it's been getting. Now let's talk about World Tour. World Tour is the main selling point for this Street Fighter. The whole story mode is a way for players to learn the game, as by default the game puts you on modern controls, which is the new controls where the game is simplified so that you could do things at a more easier level. And it tells you how to play, and then bam, you're out there going out to random people, just fighting them and learning how to do different moves from different characters, and even interacting with them to find out some of their stories and personalities and all that stuff that makes you feel like, wow, I'm really bonding with this imaginary person right now. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty good way to learn the game and enjoy it without having to worry about some throw tech or frame traps or just saying geef players. You can enjoy all the fun of fighting games without having to fight someone else and suffer. And honestly, I had the most fun with World Tour because of that, because I didn't have to look at the mirror and be like, I could have punished that motherfucker and won the round. The story mode for World Tour is pretty simple. Don't expect a grade A story coming from Street Fighter. It's just something that could make you progress in the game, something to give you a reason to play. Now the Battle Hub is also a selling point mainly for online players, where you can basically get into a lobby and go onto these cabinets to challenge whoever's on there, kind of simulating the arcade spaces that were once around in most of the old ass motherfuckers' lives that played this game before. There's a tournament stand to join tournaments that don't exist as of yet. There's a good shop to get clothing that is irrelevant and wouldn't be as good as the ones you get in World Tour. You can join a club or make one through Battle Hub, and you can play the old arcade games or Extreme Mode, which is a party game mode just to have fun in different ways. It's a cool concept that I've gotten used to ignoring, but I think this is still a cool idea and we'll have an audience for it, as the Battle Hub is something to just relax in. Now Fighting Grounds is where you find a lot of the old school shit: combo trials, practice room, the good old arcade mode, quick matchmaking for ranked and casual, local play, and before mentioned extreme mode. This is where you find your usual stuff for the game. The combo trials in this game are simple as of right now, where it'll tell you some of the basic hit confirms and combos and goes up in difficulty. I've heard some people who live this fighting game genre say shit like it was too easy, but I don't really care actually, because that's a good thing, so more people can get curious and do more and feel confident in pressing buttons and orders. Ranked is cool, where you do a 10 game placement run to get your rank, which go like this. It's pretty simple. You get LP for wins, and you get a lot more for when you get win streaks. You lose a lot more for losing streaks. The online in this game has been kind of for me though. I won't lie, it's been laggy here and there, and there was that one time the crossplay was disabled because it was just broken, and I thought my PS5 or my internet just broke or something, but no, it was just connection issues that were happening. I still have connection issues as well, even with the rollback, that I literally don't know if it's my fault or not. I've had the game put me in other regional servers on the Battle Hub, so it could just be the fact that I didn't put any connectivity restrictions, but other than that, yeah, shit's all solid. Okay, so now that I went through all the modes that the game has to offer, you're probably wondering how the actual game is, you know, like how the gameplay is. And I think this Street Fighter can easily be someone's favorite, or even what some might call the best if the game continues to improve from here. The game has mechanics that have a high skill ceiling, and it elevates every aspect of the game, from just basic moves hitting or just doing some creative combos. The characters look great. Everybody loves the woman in this game for a reason, y'all. The animations are great. The attention to detail is great. It's all great. After the hell that came from Street Fighter 5, this is what people really needed, and now people can really say that Capcom is on fire. Not literally, just like they're doing well. So I enjoy the game a lot, and I get pissed at it a lot because I am too competitive for my own good. But I think if anything, that's just a sign of how much I care to be good at this game and how well it did to make me want to reach that level. It's also really easy for new players to just give a fuck with World Tour giving proper introductions and the game actually giving you a way to play. I think this game after a month is definitely still worth the hype, and for its full price tag, for once a fighting game is putting something worthwhile besides Mortal Kombat. thanks for watching the video. Let me know, have you guys played Street Fighter 6? What do you guys think about it? Hopefully Capcom doesn't mess this one up.